Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and today we're doing some Myth PvP. I realized that this is actually the 40th Myth PvP video that I've uploaded. That's more than any other school, so that's cool, but, you know, if y'all are enjoying Myth, definitely be sure to drop a like and all that. Leave a comment, say, I want more Myth, because that tells me that y'all actually like the Myth videos, even though they get less views for some reason. But yeah, for this one, I went against the Death Wizard, and there are some that actually say, like, the Death versus Myth matchup is Death favored, and I never understood that. Like, there's ways that Death can play sort of around that, but I really don't think it's Death favored at all. Like, I think if you're blade stacking, you deserve to lose, because Death's obviously counter blades like that, but, you know, it's, like, just gotta, like, not do that, and you're fine. So, yeah, you will see how that goes in this match, because in this one, for some reason, I just could never keep bubble. I think my opponent here just managed to pull every single bubble that was in her deck, so I could just never get bubble control and keep it. So either way though, even though she had like a permanent buff, I definitely still played to the best of my ability, and yeah, y'all will really just get to see all that on full display. So yeah, I don't really think there's much to really go over. This is the last video, or the last match that I've got with my storm weaving setup. I don't use this anymore. I'm going to be switching over to fire. I am just in magic weaving hell. That's just kind of how things have been going around here, but yep, just got to get my weft yarn, and then I can eventually make my remaining 3 pierce tools, and then I can do more myth peev, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, with that being said, don't really have much else to say. So, yeah, I mean, this is the deck. Obviously, these last 4 are going to be the Myth Storm dual blades. So you basically you craft the jewels, and then you switch back over to storm weaving. That's how you do it. That's how you get the 4 like epiphany blades or whatever they're called. So that's how you get those. And then I am going to need to figure out a new deck setup just to work these glimpses in a bit better, but we'll see about it. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, this is the side. I do need to update this. Thundersnake's run is probably over. I love this card, but it's probably over and done with. Leviathan is probably going to go in favor of Spiny Source, so in case y'all are wondering just sort of what I plan on doing with that. But yep, for now, that is going to wrap up this intro, so I hope y'all enjoy this match. Another death. At least the game's throwing me a bone after that aggressive match. Headless versus Myth is always a great move. I'm saying. Top 10 moves of all time. What to do? Maybe get a... Yeah, we probably don't want to use that against the Death. Let's go over this. Anything more than a single blade is usually a liability in this matchup, so... Yeah, side quests actually in Polaris, right? That'll probably get you some. Could start bubble, but I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. Did I... Oh, that's a steel pip. Okay. Side quests probably are a decent way to get spell limits, at least for right now. 2 wand hits, you know, back to back. A little cheeky with it. That's 1100 damage. Toth ain't bad. But, well, I mean, Alright, so she went for a bubble. So, I do not mind doing the same. I will get rid of that in favor of a drop bear. And I'll keep 1 myth trap. Just because. Yeah, don't farm the rat. Those drop rates are kind of atrocious. It's a little ridiculous. Does she have another bubble? Yeah, well, what can you do about that, right, team? I could go for a trap here. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe I can get a pigs off with that. That would be good. 2 stones in hand. That's always nice. Does she brace? Okay, she goes for... oh, a moonblade. Okay. See, I'm fine with that. Because I can go for... the pigs right now. Maybe I should be getting storm pips. The amount of fire pips she has is a little worrisome. And I don't like it. But... yeah, this will be a good hit to start off with. I still probably would say Retriever talents are the best way to get Arc 3 spell elements. It's a little ridiculous, but it's probably also just the truth. Like the definitive way to get them. Not gonna Thunder Snake. She's going to presumably brace here. Yeah. Okay, so I'll brace myself, and then I could attenuate. Alright, that's a lot of stones. Don't need that many, I promise. What we got here? Probably a mash, yeah. So, I'll attenuate. This gets rid of her blade. And then I have a stone to use. $1,800, even through stabilize. Guess that's the power of 2 buffs. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe I'll keep that just in case of a strike. Stabilize could be good, but I think I want to keep the pressure. Let's go for this. Players' death animations are actually insanely long. They really are. It's a little ridiculous, gotta say. If she goes for a shield, I have that. So that was actually kind of a very good pull. Is that going to be what happens? Another blade. I'm a little worried that we might be staring down a Jinn before too long. That's my thing. It won't be buffed. Well, no, it would be with the bubble. Because I just haven't seen more than one time of Legend. It was probably a mistake getting rid of those ratties earlier, but whatever. Having a death dispel on a counter matchup is devious. It comes from my robe. So it's a little mental, but, you know. Is that going to be... okay, just a brace. I think I'm out of attenuates, if I'm not wrong. I don't know, maybe we just get this pip and stabilize. Yeah, I like that. Mythic Fuel. That's not bad. I might get rid of one of these just to cycle. Is that going to be another blade? That's going to be a shield. Okay. Good to know, good to know. I think... it's got a Myth Pip and Dark Surge. That sounds good. I thought it was DC. Nah. Nah, that's a little too aggressive with it. I could weakness. We'll really just have to see what she decides to do. That's... okay, so I can wand hit here. Maybe get storm pips. Go for this. Then I could fuel into something. Because that's also probably going off soon as well. Won't need that. Attenuate's not bad, but I think fuel is my play now. A little bit of chip damage on that stone. What are we looking at? Headless? Alright. I do not mind going for a fuel. Or maybe I should stone first, I don't know. But no, I think I need buffs, and I also need that stabilize gone. So if she does shield, then I guess I'll just have to take the drop bear at a disadvantageous position, but it will not be the end of the world. I also kind of just hope she doesn't immolate that. That would be kind of tragic. Okay, Time of Legend is good. I want to stone this round, and then bubble. That is most ideal for me right now. What is this? Fossil is interesting. It is still into a stabilize. But dude, imagine I had a base gen right here. That would be just straight killer. Yeah, 2200. What do we want to do then? I mean, honestly, let's do this. I want to see if I can't get a pigs. Awesome, man. We really do love that. If I have to just stone without any weaknesses on, I'll do it, but still. Red Ghost. Alright, so she just has every bubble. That's not good for me. So I think I have to stone here. Let's stone, keep the fire pit. What's your favorite class to play in PvP right now? I do like Myth. I honestly do. It is pretty fun. There's that. Alright. Maybe I just Blade Jin. I could do it. Alright, what's that going to be? Well, I think Bubble is a better use. At least for now. Let's do that. There's a good pull. But dude, a Jin might have just done it there. Or at least gotten her to within kill range. Plenty of attenuates. Does she seriously have the bubble? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, Myth Pip, I guess. Do this. Toth, not bad, I guess, technically. Just don't Bone Dragon, please. That's all I want. But a Jin might still do it, right? I mean, it is a base Jin, and I still have a buff behind it. Maybe I'll just get rid of my whole hand and look for a wand. Even though... Have I used all of those? Maybe I have, I don't know. I think I still have one floating around in there somewhere. Okay. With that in mind, keep the bear, I guess, just in case. 3263, maybe a Jin will do it. Doesn't Jin kill? I'm hoping so. 3263. Okay, yeah, never mind. I was a bit presumptuous. I overthought that a lot, just for it to overkill by about 1400. But sure, whatever you say, game. Not like he could kill anyway. Yeah, that is also true. Myth is just sort of that guy sometimes. Didn't even use a single TC there. Love that.